you.
What do you think makes a website appealing?
I think the design of it, like how it looks, how appealing it is when you first sort of click on it.
Okay.
Probably, yeah, I'd agree. The design, the fonts and the colours, and the images that I put on the website. So yeah.
Maybe also if it's about something you're interested in.
Okay. If you were to create a website, what would your website be about?
I'd probably say photography, because I'm a photographer. I like to take pictures and the occasional film. So yeah, I'd like to show my pictures on my website.
I'd probably do a website where I'd post artwork on there, and yeah, just do some drawings, just like sketches, then put that up there.
I'll probably do a website about not just general stuff. Like maybe stuff that I'm interested in, or like expand more on like
Maybe like a blog,
yeah.
something like that. Okay.
So you've gone for something quite creative then, your art, your photography, writing.
Yeah.
How would the design be influenced by the theme?
I'd say, seen as like if I'd be doing if I'd be posting sketches, then I'd maybe give the website kind of a black and white theme because of like the pencil on paper, sort of mess around with that, maybe have the font look like something you've just scribbled down with an HB pencil.
Okay. The background will probably be maybe like a light colour, maybe like a white, maybe like a light blue, because I want my photography or my photos to show up more on the screen in front of a plain background, so it catches the eye of any people that view my website.
And in the blog, I would have like so you can see the writing. So like a white background, or if it's say it's a black, and then have like the opposite colour font so you can see it.
Would you have pictures to it as well?
Yeah, and pictures and maybe videos or something related to what I was writing.
Okay. Right, give 3 things you could add to your website.
Maybe a gallery so people can find all of the odd stuff that I've drawn a lot easier, and then also maybe a search bar if they're looking for something really specific, and then links to other social medias and things that people can contact me on.
I'd probably add the same, a gallery for my photos, and different types of my photos, like black and white, nature, city, sport. I'd also probably add maybe my contact details, like my email, my phone number, and how people can find me on social media. And I'd probably put maybe like a miniature video, maybe like a development of how I go into my photos and how everything is sorted and how everything is placed and put out.
Yeah, I would probably also use links as well so you can find the other places, and maybe like categorise the blogs as in under different categories so you can search what you want, and probably like to be able to search what you want as well, search bar.
Okay. What sort of fonts would you use?
I just, I said earlier, just something that looks like regular HB pencil, or like I don't know, those like a crayon font or something. Maybe if you were just to take a pencil and then just scribble over something like really lightly and do just like a really scratchy font.
I'd probably use something in the boldened area to make it stand out. Maybe like Times New Roman, Arial. Just so, you know, the text that I write can, you know, stand out on the pale or white background of the website. But yeah, I wouldn't use anything unprofessional, nothing comic-y or cartoony. Keep it to a professional standard.
Do you not worry that something like Times New Roman might be overused already?
I wouldn't really worry about that because, you know, my website, you know, I don't really want to care what other people would say about it. It's just my opinion and my interest and, you know, what I would like to use for my website because it's not theirs. But maybe that's a bit cynical of me, but it's just my opinion.
I would probably choose a font in what my topic was writ about. So if it was something writ about, I don't know, like music, have more like a funkier font. Or if it was something like serious, that has a bit more like of a laid back font.
So you'd adapt the font depending on the
what I was
subject.
Okay.
Yeah. What device would you most likely view the website on?
Either probably on my phone, because that's what I'm using most often. Like, I'm not on my laptop at all times of the day, my computer all times of the day, so I'm just be most likely to use it on my phone, like when I'm out and about.
I'd probably use it on laptops, computers, or tablets because, you know, if it's shown on a phone, I don't think it shows the complete quality of a photo. It won't show the complete detail of it. So I'd rather put it on a wider screen to give that detail off rather than a smaller screen like a phone or like an iPod, etc.
I would say probably a phone or iPads because that's what most people use like nowadays. They don't tend to use computers as much.
Okay. What's important to a website for you?
I guess the appeal of it, like what the subject is the website knowledgeable and is it detailed on what it's talking about, is it like reliable, is the information that it's given off like really quality information, and then there's the appeal and just whatever would make you want to go back to it again.
I'd probably say the design, the standard of which the website is at, make sure everything is well placed and, you know, well put out, so, you know, nothing is mumbled or jumbled all over the screen, so they can look at something specific and understand where it is and not search the whole entire website to find that specific bit of information out of. But again, simple and effective is my rule. I like everything in place and not everywhere. So.
As well as that, I'd probably say how fast it is, like how fast it loads and how it reacts with you, if that makes sense. Like if you click something, if it goes there straight away, or if it goes the right place as well. Like you don't want to go to a site that you didn't want to go to. Like if all the links are right and all that.
So you'd want it easy to navigate.
Yeah, so it's not complicated or.
Okay. You've got, will it be simplistic or detailed? Is that in regard to the design or the use?
As in, like, if you were to make a website, would it be simplistic or detailed?
Okay. Do you want me to ask that again? Would your website be simplistic or detailed?
It'd be simplistic in terms of how it is to navigate. Like, it'd be quite easy to navigate, and then there'll always be like I don't know, some small text that I'd add there, just people who'd rather see like something more detailed.
I'd probably make it simple. As I said in my previous question, simple is effective. I don't want it to have tons of writing all over the place. Just want to show my photos and the development process on how I do my photos. But maybe the only detailed area will probably be what goes on the photos, of how I've done them, the colours, the editing side of it, and what I like about it. But apart from that, I'd just keep it simple.
I would make it simple to navigate, but when it comes to like the blog terms, like maybe have more detail in certain topics, like if it needs to be, and make it simple as in the way it's laid out, so it's not like too much writing, like to overpower someone.
Okay. What website do you visit most often and why?
Probably YouTube, because like it's the sort of thing where if I go onto YouTube, there's just so much out there to watch, and you don't get bored easy.
I'd probably say maybe Instagram, because it's full of photos and it's got a plethora of information on each and individual photo that is used. There's no like same design. Everyone has a unique perspective on how they do their photos. Some people have a specific area, like they want to do city shots, or maybe they want to do landscape or nature. And some people just go on Instagram just to take photos of their day-to-day lives. So there's no one type of photo on there. So that's why it's my favourite.
I would also probably say YouTube, just because I find it's like easier to use, and there's normally anything you want on there. Like, yeah.
Okay. So thinking about those websites, if you could change something about it, what would you change?
There's a lot of problems with the recommended and the trending stuff to do with YouTube. I'd change that around so it's more like open, and it doesn't appeal to just a certain group, so it just make it appeal to more people, like the trending page and stuff.
I probably want there to be more settings for editing a photo, because there is a bit, but there's not a lot of editing sides to it. I'd want there to be a few more design options for the photo editing side of Instagram. But apart from that, it's pretty sound. It's pretty good.
I'd probably change the fact of like the buffering of the video. Sometimes if you have low internet, it just sometimes doesn't want to work, even though you have internet connection. It's just not the strongest. So maybe have it stronger.
Okay. That's the end of your question.